Hi guys, and welcome back to Fallout 76. After completing Wayward Souls, the next quest in the chain is Hunter for Hire. That's the one we're going to be taking on now. This one actually feels like a quest, unlike the previous one. So, this is Mort, and Mort knows a lot about camp building. You should listen, talk to, and pay attention to Mort if you know nothing about camp building. If you're relatively new to the game, and you know nothing about camp building, have a quick chat with him. Although there are tutorials in the game anyway, you just need to get your camp on the ground. You don't need to build anything in your camp, you just have to have a camp system on the ground. So we're going to go to my camp. So I've built a small house, I haven't even furnished it. Now when you pull up the build menu, there's a new option here, category called quest. And there's a sign, Crane Treasure Hunting, and when you build it,
broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
so the tape that we just received can be put into any radio tower. It will mark the nearest one to you. So for me, it's down there, relatively close to the vault, but I've built relatively close to the vault. But these radio towers are everywhere in the map. Look, here's another one, for example. It will mark the closest one to you. So we're going to take a quick trip over to that radio tower. All we really need to do is load the holotape in, and it'll take care of the rest. So I've just done a quick fast travel to this radio tower, the closest, it seems, to my camp. Now radio towers are usually not empty, so this one's got some scorched. Not many, very low level, because I've built in or around the vault. I've seen a guy run off there to the right. I'm going to have to deal with him most likely because he's going to run back in. But when you've dealt with whatever's waiting for you, I guess, simply access the console. For me, it's at the bottom of the screen. It's square to load a holotape, so whatever the button is for you. And we have to find the holotape that says broadcast tape. There it is. So we're just going to select it and stand by.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign to fortune.
I love that tagline. Follow the sign to fortune. We're going to go back to our camp now, and we're going to see what kind of people that broadcast stirs our way. We've already got a dude walking around my camp, which, you know, day one of Wastelanders, it's very weird to see humans around your camp that are not players. Well, let's have a chat.
Whoa, you're not Crane. The hell's going on here? Crane found the treasure. Holy shit. Where is he? The Wayward, huh? It might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Alright, so that was a bit of a false alarm. I thought it would be funny to send him to the Wayward, so off he goes. Let's see what else we have cooking. I see someone else in the path coming down. Passing there now to somebody else's. I have to double and triple check to make sure they're NPCs. I love this. Oh, this one's armed. I guess so am I. But, yeah, he really wants me to know that he is armed. Free radical. Alright, I guess all we can do is go have a chat and see what they think about everything, right?
You Crane? Quite the setup you got here. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor. Excuse me?
How does she know your name? You are working together.
What? No! Can't you see they're full of...
Well, that was a lot of fun. So let's. I absolutely loved that encounter. If I'm glad I have some luck that I was able to pull that off. I'd imagine most people would. What do we have? Last spotted the Wayward, sex male, build middle. So I guess looking for me. That's from the West Virginia Lumber Co. First person to get him to give up the location of the treasure gets a share of the overall take. So they were not here to bring me anywhere. They were here to interrogate me, to put me through a lot of pain. So we need to report what we found to Duchess. So we're going to fast travel back there now and have a conversation.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding? Good to know. Then that's where their boss will be. You need to
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure. Was
And that's
wandering
a
up that way
concern.
not too far
Why?
back.
Exactly.
The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them. You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they've probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was. Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face. Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
So what you'll notice after that interaction is we now have 3 optionals. One of them is to fast travel back to Vault 76. That'll just help you get here faster. So I've done that. And then you want to fast travel or run up to Anchor Farm. So up here, the optional part of the side quest is we need to question the family. So you don't need to do the optionals at all. You can just head straight up and make that choice, kill or convince the gang leader. But I like to see what's contained in the optionals. Sometimes they do kind of help out. Other times they're completely useless. So we need to talk to this here family. It's a quite impressive place. I love seeing these little pop-up camps everywhere now. All the workbenches and everything you'll need. This is settler here is not very chatty. It's not better than back east.
Excuse me.
You're
I'm
excused.
kinda busy.
Roger that. So. Yes, okay. So the family member we need to speak with is inside. You gotta go upstairs. And he should be on our right here. There he is, and his name is Daniel.
Plenty of unclaimed space up the road. Maybe you should give it a visit. West Virginia, no. Don't know anything about them. Now, I'd like you to leave. All right. We worked out a deal. Supplies for protection. What do you want to know about it? Once a month,
Food, ammo, scrap. Murray and me take it up to the mill ourselves. Gave us a password to get in. Blue Danube. Plenty. A dozen, minimum. They don't let us in the main building, so I can't say how many were camped out in there. Bunch of cons from back east. They're not crazy, though. Not like the Blood Eagles or the Scorch say. You can reason with them. They don't know how to farm or hunt. We do. So we worked out a deal. You have something you can offer them, you probably can too. You do that. Maybe I can see having a little something set aside for you. One time, though. Then by all means, beat it. Unless there's something else.
After speaking to the delight that is Daniel, we're going to head up to the fairground next. There's another optional to speak with someone up there, so quick fast travel up. Now we got to go find him. Thankfully, the markers, the quest markers, are greatly improved, is what I'm going to say, with the release of Wastelanders. So it's not too difficult to find anybody. Now that may change in the future. A lot of these do get broken with patches and whatnot, but for now, I'm loving the fact that I know exactly where my quarry is. So, there are some Scorched in here. They will be low level. Might be worth dealing with them because they get, like, when you're having this conversation, which is on a rooftop, they're going to keep pot-shotting you, which just gets really annoying. And at some points, you might drop out of the conversation to deal with them, to wonder how low your health has dropped and have to start all over again. But when you're ready, he's up here on the rooftop, as indicated. We'll just do a little more cleanup. See, they're all lining up to pot-shot me. Chancers. Not too many left on this side, and it's only really this side I'm worried about. Oh, that was a miss. Alright, so when you're done...
Hey, get the hell out of... Oh, yeah, you're not one of those creeps. Well, you here to rob me? Well, joke's on you. Don't got nothing. Ah, you talked to the well-done guy, huh? Well, yeah, I got a little trick up my sleeve. Could kill them all, if I wanted. But I'm not just giving it away. You gotta get me something. Government-issued astral transporter. Snagged it on my way out of the lab. Takes your physical form and drops it right into the astral plane. Makes you nearly invisible. Makes it a whole lot easier to take folks out of this world at the same time. Island nearby's got a big nest in it. Bring me an egg? I'll give you what I got. Something nasty enough that I don't want to do it? Up to you, though. Oh, I suppose there's some logic to that. Here you go. Makes you invisible, not agile. I can't run so good since I escaped from the government. But I bet you can. Mind the locals out there.
Alright, so of all the eggs he could possibly want us to get, he wants a Deathclaw egg. Fantastic. And the indicator is pointing just over in the west to Deathclaw Island. So we're going to have to go to Deathclaw Island. If you got the stealth boy from him, or you have one, brilliant. Otherwise, you're going to have to take on a Deathclaw first. Pretty low level, Deathclaw Island, so you should be fine. And when you're done, as well as looting the Deathclaw, I'm going to get me some meat there, the mine. Always pick up gears wherever you see them. These eggs will not actually do it, but please do pick them up because you'll cook quite a meal from those. No, the egg in question is in the suitcase. I don't know why it matters, but once you grab that, the optional quest will update and we now simply need to bring it back to him. So I just did a little more cleaning up again. There's still some people shooting, but for the most part, the park is now clear.
You find me my egg? Well, hello. That is a beauty. When you're hatched, you're gonna call me Papa. Here, those are my end of the bargain. Make the most of them.
And our well-earned reward here was 3 stealth boys, in addition to any stealth boys he gave you during conversation. So those could be handy if you take the attack route, I guess, up here. Or they're handy just in general. Hold on to those. So we're going to go up to the lumber yard, all the way up here. We're going to have a quick chat with this here intercom. This guy is going to insist. Whoa,
you
yourself.
checked in yet?
Nope.
No one's allowed in without the boss's say-so. Where's the intercom?
What is it? Oh yeah? What's the password?
So thankfully we got the password from one of the optionals, but if not, and you have more than 4 luck, you'll be able to guess the password as well.
Go on through.
So they let us through, we're in without confrontation. That's the route I'm deciding to take for this encounter. I'm going to be peaceful, or a peacemaker. If you want to shoot your way in, by all means it's up to you. The game has that option there. I may decide to change my mind here in a few minutes and kill everybody if they annoy me. But for now, we're good. So we're going to make our way to the boss, who is this way, up the stairs. Now, once you're inside, instead of heading upstairs, come downstairs and there's a tunnel. We can go through the tunnel and we'll overhear what exactly their boss is talking about before we go on to have a conversation with him ourselves.
No one's heard from Batter. Suspect he finally managed to get himself killed. Batter was a long shot anyway. Always figured it'd take someone coloring with a full box of crayons to find us our prize.
So there are a few lootable items here. Nothing major, nothing like, wow, I must have that. But by all means, feel free to loot. The conversation will not begin with him until you go over and physically begin it. So,
You're bothering me.
yeah. How you like me now?
No sudden moves.
Okay, so there's like some ammo there if you want to take it. There's a stealth boy if you must have that. I must. I'm not interested in shotgun stuff, but it's there if you want it. There's a holotape to his left. I'm going to grab that after the conversation.
You the one with the password? Presume someone gave it to you because they thought you could be useful. Name's Roper. Now, explain to me why the hell you're taking up my air. Is that so? And why exactly would I do that? Sure you are. But if you know where your treasure is, well, then I'm all ears. Barrel of laughs, aren't you? Now, you gonna tell me where this thing is, or are you just wasting my time? Damn right you will. But I'm a generous man. You bring me the location first, you'll get your fair share. Now get out. My people shouldn't bother you while you're doing this for us. So long as you don't bother them.
Alright, so I've taken the peacemaker approach. We'll see how that pans out. There's some more stuff over here. Here's the Wayward Interrogation. For your listening pleasure, grab that and play it, because I won't be playing it here. Pushing on, we go back to the Wayward, and we'll check in with Duchess.
You're back. You managed to get those punks out of our hair yet? Oh, Is that all? I guess I should have specified how I would have liked this to be resolved. I suppose it's on both our heads to find this treasure, then. But you did good. Shows maybe you could be trusted. Maybe. But there's still the issue of my missing muscle. They went out chasing some unsavory characters. Never came back. They're two of the tougher cookies I've met in my day. So them being gone this long means something happened. You track them down? Maybe I remember a thing or two about this Crane fella. Well, missing person number 1's named Polly. Got a transmitter in her. You could track her with your little radio there. Missing person number 2 goes by Saul. Those two are closer than toes and bad stilettos. So if you find one, the other's likely close by. Find them for me, and I'll pay you for the privilege of getting to yell at them in person. 100 caps with your name on them sound about right? You're not wrong. Okay, it's a deal. So you'll find them for me? Yeah, little something I slipped under her exterior plating in case she got carried off. I did mention she's a combat bot, right? A friendly one. I got her reprogrammed when I bought her, so she's not gonna hurt you. Unless they bashed up her combat inhibitor. Then, all bets are off. I made the same offer to Saul regarding the tracker under his exterior, but he declined. Go figure. Appreciate it. Polly's tracking frequency is 99.7. The once proud home of Appalachia's smooth jazz. I figured someone should get some use out of it. Find out what happened to him. If I need to find new people, I'd like to at least ensure I tried to do right by the old ones.
Alright guys, and that's it. That's Hunter for Hire completed. Not too bad at all, not very difficult, fun enough to do. Hopefully you found the video some bit useful. If you liked the video, please do hit the like button and like the video. If you're not already subscribed, consider a subscription. Next video we will be doing in the series will be Strength in Numbers. That will be the next in the top right of your screen now. Also in the end screen on the right side and in the description. Thank you so much as always for tuning in, guys. And until next time, take it easy. All the best.